This is Teacher Mayo of the Ambassador Foundation, and today I want to speak specifically to parents. I have been reaching students, and even right now I am with students in school, but today I just feel like I want to talk to my parents there, to the parents of my students there. There are some responsibilities I want us to remind ourselves. Maybe you know them, or maybe you even don't know whether they are some of the responsibilities that belongs to you as a parent, as far as the education upbringing of your child is concerned. You know, most parents, they know this, that as long as they have paid school fees, as long as they have purchased the required books, they are done with the responsibilities of upbringing their child. Let me tell you, there are many others that I want us today, we discuss them, though you will be watching from where you are, but I will give you like 10 of the responsibilities that you are supposed to be doing as a parent. Whether your child is at school or at home, you must be having, or you must be doing those responsibilities. As far as you are a parent, there are things that you are supposed to be doing. For example, apart from paying school fees, giving pocket money, buying books, you know, all those that you know, the basics ones. One of them that you are supposed to be doing as far as your child is at home. Let me ask you, have you been providing pleasant atmosphere for your child at home? That is the first and the main responsibility, to provide pleasant atmosphere at home. That is the responsibility of the parent. You know, sometimes parents can decide, you know, to make the atmosphere not pleasant, or it's the one without peace, such that even the child find it so difficult to carry out extra studies at home. Some of the parents, they quarrel while they are at home. Some of the parents, they are so hostile that even when the child is studying, cannot concentrate on the studies. So my point is this: are we providing pleasant atmosphere, a friendly atmosphere, that the students will feel comfortable to stay at home and even study at home? When the child is going to school in the morning, and when he's coming back in the evening, the child is wishing that I may not go home. I'm not wishing to go home. Why? Because of the hostility you parents provide at home. Let me request you, as a parent, provide a very pleasant atmosphere to your children, so that as far as everything is going on, they will be having that peace of mind, that peace that will enable them carry their duties well. Number two, though we know that it is the teachers to teach them, but also another assignment that parents should undertake is to help with home assignments. It is us teachers that we give assignments. We give we give to the children, our students. They come home. But my question is, do you always help them carry those assignments? Do you help them do those assignments? You as a parent, you are supposed to help your child ensure that he or she has done all the assignments given in school. Whether your student is a day scholar, the one that goes to school in the morning and comes in the evening, that evening alone is enough for you to carry out that assessment, to help with the home assignments. Number two, also, the one that is close to this is that you are supposed to read together with your child. And I'm going to give you an example on this. You know, when you are seated at the table reading, even if you are reading a different book, that is giving psych to your child that indeed we can read. You see, doing things together with parents give them a sense of support and confidence. It builds their confidence. Reading the lessons together is one of the best ways to be close with the child's learning at school or even at home. This not only improves their vocabulary, but also invokes the interest of learning. I remember one of the days I went to teach a certain boy somewhere, and the boy was complaining that, oh, this subject, chemistry, is hard, difficult. But the dad challenged him and told him, no, son, it's not hard. I want us to read together. So the dad requested me to teach them the Form 2 syllabus of chemistry. Remember, it has only 6 topics. Told me per week cover at least 2 topics. So I had to take like 3 weeks so that I can cover all the 6 topics. In the process, I was teaching the 2 of them, the dad together with his son. And they were preparing for an exam after that. So I had to set an exam so that the 2 of them can sit for the exam. And of course, a chemistry paper always is out of 80 marks. So I was able to take them through. So the dad was also reading. And yet he was not preparing for any exam like KCSE or any exam, but he was just giving psych to the student and telling them that I can also read. After 3 weeks, they requested for like 3 days so that they can prepare for the exam. And at the end of the day, the son got 55 out of 80, the dad got 45. And you know, it was the first time trying to read again for chemistry. And the son got motivated and he was able to read. Some of you, you even don't know the subjects your child is doing in school. You are just there paying school fees, giving pocket money, buying books that you even don't know. No, you are supposed to read together with your child. Another responsibility, my third responsibility to you, that I'm giving you as a parent, is as a parent, you are supposed to give constructive criticism. Sometimes the child is doing wrong. So you are supposed to criticize that child in a positive way, in a manner that the child will never lose self-esteem, in a manner that that child will live knowing that my dad, my mom loves me. That's why he cannot allow me to do nonsense. Don't keep on calling them that you have failed exam, you are a fool. No, don't tell them that. I remember one of the parents I saw telling the daughter that now you have failed chemistry and you want to be a teacher. I mean, you want to be a doctor. So doctors don't fail. You know, it was so humble but so touching that the child changed for good. He told her, you want to be a doctor. You can't fail chemistry. Doctors don't fail English because you are supposed to communicate with people. You know, just work hard because you are a doctor. You know, that is constructive way of criticizing a child. Don't call him a fool. He will grow knowing that I am a fool. That is your responsibility. Know how to criticize. Yet children are different. There is one you can criticize in a very different way. There is one you can quarrel, yet takes the advice. Even we as teachers, we know how to go about. There are those, you tell them something negative, they passed out. And they even, they feel bad for the rest of the year or of the term. Or even the 4 years in high school or in primary school, that child will not want that teacher. So understand your child. How does he or she wants to be criticized? That is it. Another responsibility, I think now it's our responsibility number 4. You as a parent or as a guardian, your responsibility is to oversee your child's activity, whether at home or in school. You are supposed to oversee. There's some behavior that you can see, then you note that there is something not doing well. Even in school, oversee the child's activity through the teachers. Be in contact with the teachers. Ask them how they are doing, how they are faring on. That is overseeing the child's activity. If that child is a day scholar, going to school, coming in the evening and alone, it's enough for you to know whether everything is well or not. Even 1 hour, it's enough for you to oversee. Talk to the teacher. Ask, is there any strange behavior about my child? The teacher will tell you, because there are some behaviors you may not know as a parent, but the teacher may be knowing something about your child. So try to oversee. You may not be in school, but that's why the teachers are in school. And the teachers, in fact, they know some of the behaviors about your child. If they see any negative behavior cropping in, they are the one to tell you. They will not hide from you. Just tell them, is everything okay? And they will tell you, everything is okay. Your child is doing this and that. That is now overseeing. Sometimes parents, we just stay until we are caught red-handed. You are told something that your child has done, and it's like, no, that's not my child. Some of the things they do, you don't know. So I'm saying this: oversee your child's activity, whether at home or at school or even at different places. Can you be the overseer? And I know everything is, will work well for your child, because if that child fails, it will be you who has failed as a child. Another thing, you as a parent, you need to be a role model. Be a role model to your child, academically, and even, everything. Be a role model. Do things well. Show them the right direction. They do what you are doing, not what you are saying. They always say parents are a kid's first teachers. They find us when they are at age of 6 or 5, if they get it early. But now, the first 5 years is you. So you are the first teacher of your child. All true. Their parents, I love them so much because actually they are always there with their children. 1 week can never elapse before even asking. Though sometimes we are busy, we may not respond to them, but you just see that this parent is actually feeling so encouraged, feeling so touched by the child, asking every time, how is my child doing? Now that is being a role model. Tell them that I'm doing this at home for your sake. Some of you even you inspire them in life. When you inspire somebody, you are becoming a role model. So also in terms of behavior, just to do something good that your children will emulate, being a role model. At home, now this one entirely is at home because, at home it is the role of the parent to give the child a schedule, and the schedule should be not over scheduling. It's your responsibility to schedule, but not over scheduling. Even if you want them to learn, ensure that they learn, but also do not over schedule. At home also, devise some fun ways of learning. Learn together, make it fun, create some competition here and there. That is, it's a responsibility, it's a schedule you are giving them, but take care so that you don't over schedule. Let them have time to relax. Let them have time to do this and that. When I'm talking about relaxing, it's also your responsibility to help your children relax. Let their brain relax. Know how they can do so that they can relax. Know what they love doing. After you have known what they love doing, then now you can help them do what? Relax. In addition to the busy study schedule at home and playtime, make sure that they are getting proper rest at the end of the day. Help them relax with a good night's sleep and proper food. That's it. You help them relax. Take time. Know your children's area of interest. Include them in their holiday. Whatever they love. It's a way of also relaxing so that they don't feel fatigued and tired, and later on, they just leave everything to you. Another responsibility which I want to give you this time is that as a parent, prepare your child for tests. Apart from learning together, helping or assisting them to read, doing assignments, prepare your child for a test. When your child is a candidate, for example in Form 4, you as a parent, you are also a candidate. You cannot be doing other things like other parents who don't have candidate students, children. When your child is in class 8, he is a candidate. You are a candidate. You are doing things with care. Let them know that you care since they are candidates. I can use an example of my mom. Sometimes when I was in class 8, she was invited to attend a certain event, but she refused and says that I am a candidate. My son is doing KCP. I cannot go anywhere. I'm here. I am preparing him for. So I was wondering, what? Yet you are not doing exam. But she told me, I'm praying for you. I want to see that you are doing well. I don't want you to go and play. You may hurt yourself. Such things. Preparing your child psychologically for the exam. I have to take that exam seriously, since my mom is taking it seriously. You cannot take the studies of your child in a way that is not serious. Then you expect them to be serious. No, you prepare them for a test. Apart from, some parents are just asking, oh, what do you require for the KCSE? Calculator, mathematical table, 5 pens, such things. But from there they end there. They just feel like, as long as I have money, I have purchased all these things. No, prepare psychologically. Even if your child is a boarder, Living at home, then come after 3 months. Before he or she leaves, you should have prepared that child psychologically and in every way for the test. Even the normal exams, that the ones we do after every term, prepare them, assist them, give them a mini test before the main test. Just to know whether they are ready or not. Just like we are doing, we are always preparing them for the exams. We as teachers, we are always preparing them for the exams. Even you, as a parent, you can play some role in preparing your children for the exams. They will do the exams and they will pass. After passing, I'm giving you another responsibility. Reward them for the good results. That's a responsibility of a parent. Reward them for the results they have gotten. You know, it can be a material gift, you reward them. It can be a trip, you take them somewhere, you know, that's reward. You can just reward them by, speaking good words to them, tell them they have a bright future. That's also encouragement. But take care not to offer gift, to give extra gift for just the moderate results. No. And give them a target. When they meet that target, let them receive the gift. Not just any results, you give gifts. No, there are some results which are not encouraging. Don't give a gift in such. Instead, set for them a target. Tell them, if you meet this, I will take you a trip somewhere. I will take you a trip to Mombasa. I will take you a trip outside the country. Let them know that. And when they meet that target, please reward them. Don't be a lying parent. I'm yet to ask my parent. There's something they promised me. I worked hard. They have not delivered up to then. So, when you give a promise, that child will work towards whatever you have promised. Tell them this time round, in this exam you had 350 marks. Next exam I want you to get 400. Then I will do something. Then please do that whatever you promised. If they're in high school, this time the child is having an assistant. Next time tell them, if you get a B, I will do something marvelous to you. And then you give them, tell even them that I'm going to buy you something, When you get A in KCSE, I will buy you the most expensive laptop in this era. They will work hard to that. Tell them, if you get this, I will take you to a nice place that you want. They will always work towards that. Also, keep on reminding them that when they grow up, they need to be so and so. So they will be working hard towards that. Give them a gift for the good results they have gotten. That's your child. So, or in school also, we always gift them. We gift them. Whoever is becoming position 1, position 2, position 3, whoever is having those good grades, we gift them. You see. Then, also, the most improved, we gift them. Even if that child may not be leading, but he or she has improved from that bottom grade to somewhere average, we give you a gift. We tell you the next time if you improve also, we will gift you. That is it. So we just, parents also gift them. Anytime they come home and you are seeing sign of improvement, give them a gift. Let them know. And your child, will shape up knowing that my education is a concern of everybody. Another one, share your personal experience with your children. There are some of you, your children knows only 5% of you, whatever they are seeing. But you've never taken time to take them through the good and bad experience you have as a parent. Don't just give them the good experience. Don't just tell them, I used to get an A in physics, I used to get an A in maths. No, give them all the experience. If you used to get an A, no problem. If you used to get a D, tell them, I used to score a D. Just tell them all the experiences and how you have maneuvered until you scored. Share your personal experience. Personal experience will make them work hard because they will see you are in somewhere and you are somewhere bottom there. So let them know that I will still make it like my parents. Don't shy off. Share with them. Take time with them. When you have free time, sit. As you are taking tea, share those experiences. Allow them also to share theirs with you. When you share your experiences, it will also allow them to share their experiences to you. That's your responsibility as a parent. Last but not the least, be a good friend of your child. Some parents are so hostile. They are so hostile. The children cannot even approach them. You are not friends. I'm not refusing your family members, yes, but be friends. As your child is counting friends, let them count mom, dad, siblings. Be friends to your children. Do you know why I'm saying be friends? Be friends so that they can share anything that is bothering them. So that if there's anything disturbing them, they will share with you. But if you're not a friend to your child, who will they share to? Sometimes they fear us as teachers. What can they do now? Allow them to share whatever they have from their heart. A research shows that the person trusted by children so much is the parents. But the parents are not available to listen to their children. Therefore, what the children have now an option of listening to strangers outside there. And when they listen to strangers outside there, the strangers will mislead them. The strangers will not guide them the way you as a parent could have guided them. So I'm saying this, please be friends. Socialize with your children. Let them be free to explain to you what they are going through in their studies. At home, whatever you are doing, allow them to make decisions. Don't just include them in the final decision. No, allow them. Ask them, what are they thinking about? Next time, we shall speak much about that. But those that I've just stated, we shall expound one by one in future. How are you supposed to be a good friend to your children? How are you supposed to share your personal experiences with your children? How do you help them relax? How do you reward them? Though we have mentioned it. How are you preparing them for a test? I've just said, without getting deeper, but next time we will do it. How are you supposed to schedule for your children at home? Be a role model. How do you oversee your child's activities? How do you offer constructive criticism? Also, how do you help them with the assignments? How do you provide pleasant atmosphere? I've just mentioned and maybe provide 2 sentences in each. But I'm saying this, you can go further, research on your own. Know your children very well. Help them score that maximum grade. I'm not saying that a child should score an A, but if A is his or her potential, let that child score that A. If B is that potential of the child, let them score. Do not allow that child to score less because of you as a parent. Do everything that you are supposed to do, such that in future, that child will never have an excuse. Some children have genuine excuses that they are failing because their parents are not supporting them fully. Do not be that kind of a parent. Otherwise, I wish you all the best as you are raising that child, as you are raising your younger brother, your younger sister. When I say a parent, I mean anyone who is raising. It's not necessarily a biological parent. Thank you, and may God bless you.